Hey guys, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the Golf Club 2. Today we are going to be playing and reviewing Ashmere Forest GC by Mecha Dave. Now Mecha Dave is a designer I've not come across yet, but he does inform me that this is his first ever completed effort on the Golf Club and it has just been approved by TGC Tours, which he is super happy about. It's an English parkland style layout, so let's get into this guys. I did have an error report on the first hole. Hence we're having to start a new round, so I do apologise about that. But it is a par 72, fairways are normal, greens are firm and green speed is fast. We will be playing off the black tees, which are playing 7,157 yards. And as always guys, for the camera flyby purposes, pin selection number 1. He did say lots of serious thought has gone into playability, planting and realism as a whole. Way too much time was spent on it, but the response so far has been fantastic, so that makes it worth the time. So, hole 1 is a par 4 playing 416 yards and it is stroke index 15, so straight away we can tell it is a parkland themed course. It does look really clean. And it looks like the greens could be actually very, very tough there, just looking by the overhead camera angle there. So we do have a 9 mile per hour wind. Nicer opening drive, guys. I am swinging well. Just trying to improve my game, as always. With these firm fairways, we are always going to be looking at long drives today. 301 yards that is, so 112 yards left, 10 mile per hour wind, which is ideally, or should I say hopefully, going to hold my ball up. Just going to take a touch off the gap wedge here. The wind and the slope should combine, take my ball right towards the flag hopefully. And that is a good strike. The wind is moving me more to the left than I anticipated, but the yardage is pretty good. We are going to have a pin high putt here.
Alright, this next one's for birdie.
So 10-foot putt that is going to turn to the right. It's going to turn quite aggressively actually. Oh, we just lipped the edge. Wow. I hope it's not going to be one of these rounds, guys, where nothing drops. We have had a few of them recently, where just nothing seems to go our way. But we do manage to tap in the par putt. So let's move on to hole 2, which is a par 3, playing 185 yards, stroke index 5. Beautiful man-made lake here. If it was a Scottish course, I'd be calling it a loch, but the English call it a lake. And once again, looks like quite a very challenging pin position there. If we do go long, we do have a safety net of that slope, should hopefully take us back. But with this 10 mile per hour wind, I am clubbing down to the 7 iron here, guys. Just looking to run this up the green towards the flag. We've took a touch off of this. The wind is in our favour. 11 mile per hour wind. Very good strike.
Heading for the green.
Tell you what, the yardage is going to be good here. Come on, sit down. Get in. It's in. Oh my goodness, wow. Wow, how did that... Ah, well, I know how it didn't drop because it didn't go as close to the hole as I thought it was going to be, but I thought we were going to ace out there, guys, and just... you're not going to get any closer at an ace, really, unless you hit the flag and it doesn't drop. So 13-foot putt, it's going to turn to the left for the birdie. Need that to start turning. It has done, and that is actually a really good putt. But wow, we are so unfortunate to miss out on the ace there. So we do move to 1 under par with our first birdie of the round. But I do hope everyone as well, guys. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. So hole 3 is a par 4, playing 457 yards, and it is a stroke index 3. But so far, guys, such a really nice looking course. This one's going to be a slight dogleg left. Some of the fairways are very, very tight. Large bunker protecting the green there. Now, I think we might have to actually come over that bunker with that pin position, so that could be tricky. Just going to apply some fade here, guys, to counteract the wind. It's another good clean strike. We're going to basically find the centre of the fairway here. 294 yards. This bunker is going to make this approach shot very, very tricky, I do presume.
I'd say 160 yards or so out.
Yeah, with these firm greens. Oh, 10 mile per hour wind. It's slightly uphill. I'm just looking to land the ball, ideally on the fringe of the green here. We are on a slight downhill slope. That should carry us an extra few yards. The wind is moving me. The wind's moved me a lot more than I allied for. But the green should start to slope back towards the flag. Didn't do it as much as I expected, but we are going to have a 10-foot birdie putt. So a really good approach shot there actually, because that was a very tough pin position. So it is a downhill putt though. Breaking to the left. This will turn to the left. Get in. Oh my goodness, guys. What is going on? We're missing birdie putts by millimeters. Millimeters. We keep burning the edge. On another day, these could be dropping. And we could have had a great start to our round. Just missing out on the ace. We missed out on the birdie in the first hole by millimeters, and same again there. So let's move on to hole 4, which is the first of the par 5s. It is stroke index 17, meaning it is the second easiest hole on the course, and it is playing 540 yards. But yeah, Mecha Dave informed me that this is his first ever course that he's completed designing, and it has been accepted for the TGC Tour, so that is a fantastic achievement. Little river stream running through this course here. And this time the pin position is just off centre to the right hand side. But once again, very narrow fairways here, guys. If you're not on par, or should I say if your tee shots are not good, if they're not on form, you're going to struggle to hit fairways here, especially in these windy conditions. So we're aiming left at this bunker here. Just relying on the wind to take me round to the right hand side. And hopefully hold the fairway. Another good drive here. That wind is carrying me nicely. We should kick to the left. There we go. Caught the uphill slope of the fairway, and we have managed to land nicely on the fairway. So 243. So with this wind holding us up, guys, I do believe we can hit the 3-wood. On a normal day, we would be right through the back into the bunker, but we are just looking to land this on the green. This wind should ideally hold us up and start to take us round to the right of the slope. The wind's not starting to move us right, but it is holding our ball up. Be lucky to hold the green here. No, we're just going to trickle out, but we are going to be left with a chip shot for eagle that hopefully we can get close. So 11 yards. Just going to fully loft this up, guys, and we're going to go right at it. We're just going to go right at the flag here. Get in. Oh my god. Oh my guys, it is this is unreal. The start we could have had to this round. I've decided now it's going to be one of these rounds, and I'm not going to get frustrated. But we do manage to drop it for the birdie. But yeah, unbelievable how nothing just seems to be dropping for me at the moment. On another round, these things would be dropping and we would be looking good. But we are going to be 2 under par. So hole 5 is a par 4, playing 465 yards, stroke index 7. But yeah, really nice looking course this one, guys. You can clearly tell that Mecha Dave has put in the time and effort that he says he has. He did say that it took a long time to complete. So wow, let's see what we've got here. Once again, fairways are fairly tight here with the tour clubs up where we're wanting to be landing. I'm just going to rely on this wind to take us round to the centre of the fairway. There we go. So it's another good drive there, guys. We're still going to have a fair bit of work to do here though with this wind. So 177 yards into a 12 mile per hour wind. Let's say it's playing 180 into this wind. Wind should take us round. The green looks like it is slightly sloping towards the flag. So just taking a touch off of this, guys. Once again, it's going to be a shot that we're looking to probably get running up towards the pin. It'll land a good bit short of the flag, I would imagine.
Heading for the green here.
This should be decent. It should start to turn towards the pin. Didn't turn at all. I must have misread that then, because I'm sure it said the green was breaking towards the flag. As you can see, it did, but it didn't have much turn there. So we've got a 14-foot putt. 1 inch down, it's going to turn to the right again. Get in. What on earth? I even pushed that putt and the ball didn't turn to the right.
Alright, nice little 2-foot putt.
I can't understand that one at all, guys, to be honest. I'm a bit puzzled by that one. I even pushed the ball to the right and it didn't even turn. So, just going to be another par there, but that is a very, very strange putt.
And that'll keep you at 2
But we are going to remain at 2 under par, guys. Let's move on to hole number 6, which looks like it's a par 3. And it is playing 169 yards, stroke index 11. I really like the visual aspects of this course. It's very clean cut. I like how it's been layered. Pin is right at the back of the green here. An 11 mile per hour wind. It should hold us up and take us right to the right. Looks like the green is kind of breaking both ways here. So just going to rely on the wind. Just going to take a touch off the 6 iron. That wind is moving me a lot more than I have allowed for. Yardage is going to be pretty good though. So it's going to be another pin high putt, probably about 12 feet away. So we are getting fairly close to these pins. So a 13-foot putt that is going to turn to the left. It is down 1 inch. Turn.
Oh my goodness, that was so close.
What is going on? I cannot figure that out. That is another putt that did not turn. Arguably stayed straight almost, so wow.
Okay, so
Not sure what's going on here. Maybe Mecha Dave wants to take a look at these last couple of holes that has not turned.
it's time to send this ball on its way.
So hole 7 is a par 4 playing 497 yards, stroke index 9. But there is no denying how beautiful this course looks, guys, and it really does play like a real course. I mean, clearly it's a fantasy course, but if Mecha Dave informed me so far the way it's played that this was an RCR, I certainly would not doubt him. It certainly feels like one. So it is a long par 4, 497 yards, but we do have the wind in our favour this time. So just going to rely on the wind to take us round. We're fully lofting this up. It looks like the fairway is going to slightly kick towards the right. Good strike.
Nice, should be in the fairway.
There we go. As confirmed, the fairway is sloping to the right, and we do manage to find the centre of the fairway, 329 yards down. So we have really done a lot of damage to the distance here. So 160 yards, slightly uphill, but with the wind behind me, I'm coming down to the 9 iron here, guys. Just taking a touch off of this. We should get a firm bounce on the green, and hopefully it sits down fairly quickly for me. Once again, good strike, good swing.
This one's looking good.
This should be really, really good. Come on, sit down. Once again, it's going to be a pin high, almost pin high. That one's actually trickled on a fair bit, so we're probably going to have about a 16-foot putt for birdie here.
For the birdie.
14-foot putt. Not much in this one, guys. Breaking both ways. Very, very little in this. I think I'm just going to put my faith in the break here and just play this at a really good pace. Just let it drop. I'm not going to overhit it because I will take the break out of this. We overhit it. So we've played it dead weight. It should turn. Oh, and it doesn't. We did play that really, really nice, and that is a birdie. And we are going to move to 3 under par here, guys. So let's move on to hole number 8, which is a par 4, 422 yards, stroke index 13. Wow. Really nice looking hole. This time the pin, once again, kind of towards the back, just off centre at the right hand side. I do like this here. It's going to be an obstacle. So we are just going to rely on a wind to take us right and find the gap between this tree and the rough on the right hand side.
That was exceptional.
So a good strike there, guys. And that ball has found the gap between the tree and the rough. So a really good tee shot there.
Okay,
so 139 yards. Let's see. Pit 9 iron is definitely the club. Just going to loft this up a touch, guys. The wind should move us to the right. The slope will take us round as well. So we should be able to get this one really, really close. Good effort. I like the way it's tracking.
Looking good.
Oh, this should be bang on. Bounce and sit. Yeah. Fantastic approach shot there, guys. Wow, that's still moving away from the hole. Sit down. Still moving. Wow. So as you're seeing, guys, the greens are really, really tough. I mean, some of this, especially this pin location here. And we do manage to convert the birdie and move to 4 under par, guys. So we are having a solid round so far. We have been very unfortunate on a few shots, few putts. But hole number 9, final hole off the front 9, is a par 4, playing 368 yards, stroke index 1. Wow. So arguably going to say this is the shorter of the par 4s that we've played. Correct me if I'm wrong. So very interesting to see why this is stroke index 1. Maybe because you're not going to be allowed to play. Well, it's not that you can't be allowed. It looks like we might have to play a draw shot here if we want to hit driver. 11 mile per hour wind. We are going to take on the driver here, guys. It is very difficult to see how much fairway you've got to work with here. So let's see if we can get a flyby over the tree. Very, very difficult to figure out how much. Everything just seems to be out with. So we are going to take this on. 30 mile per hour wind. We're probably going to catch the top of this tree that might hopefully hold our ball up. There we go. That should be good. That should be good if it holds up on the right hand side, which it looks like it might just yet. We played that really well, guys. So we're going to have a shorter approach shot in here. So 92 yards. We do have a 13 mile per hour wind in our favour. 85 yards. I'm just playing this, guys. The wind should carry us the rest. And hopefully this is going to be bang on. We will get a bit of backspin here, but it should spin. We should be long. We should be past the pin by a good few yards here with this wind. It is a good strike. How does that come up so short? Wow, I don't understand that, guys. That ball landed at 86 yards. It is an 85 yard club when we had a 13 mile per hour wind. So wow, once again, just the wind. I seem to have really obsolete winds that are just not doing what they should be. So let's see if we can execute this chip shot. Get in. Oh my goodness, guys. What is going on? What is going on? The laws of gravity looked as if it was going to pull that down. Wow. It's just one of these rounds, isn't it? It really, really is. Wow. Hopefully I keep all my luck for later on in the week. But wow. I mean, I just... the main thing there is that 13 mile per hour wind did not affect the flight of my ball at all. Now that is a lofted club. That should at least carry my ball 13 mile per hour wind. That should at least carry my ball 8-9 yards. It didn't carry it one bit. So once again, very unreliable wind conditions, guys. That just don't seem to be doing what the wind says it's going to do. So hole 10 is a par 5, 577 yards, stroke index 14. Once again, it does look like we've got very narrow fairways again, guys. So just going to rely on the wind, fully lofting us up to hold the ball up, and rely on the wind to take us round to the right hand side, matching the bend of the fairway. There we go. It is moving really, really nice, and this should kick on well. And once again, we are way past 300 yards, 318 yards. I don't think we'll be allowed to attack this in 2 though. Do you know what? We could have, but it's the first disconnection in the round. I am not hitting the 3-wood, guys. I don't think there's any benefit with that wind. We would be way long. So let's see if we're probably just going to leave a flop or a pitch shot here. That is a good shot. Like I say, guys, I am an aggressive player, but at times you've just got to say there's no... Yeah, we've played the right shot there. The 3-wood, no matter how much I lofted it, would have been right through the back of the green with these wind speeds. So it is going to be a flop shot, 28 yards, up 4 feet. I'm just going to take a touch off of this here, guys. So probably adding 3 yards to make it up to the 28 yard mark. Hopefully just get this past the flag and then stop and dead. It's way short. Wow. We've clearly caught a slope. Wow. So once again, my short game is letting me down, guys, as it has done in previous rounds. Really not impressed with that. So we do have an 8 yard chip shot for the birdie. See if we can drop this one. Not been dropping much chip shots, but these greens are tough. Very, very hard to drop these. Get in. Oh, once again, we just miss out on a chip shot to the left-hand side of the cup. So disappointed to get a par there, guys. The flop shot let me down badly there.
Okay, so
I do feel that the flops and the pitches are so inconsistent at times. They'll do one thing one time and a complete different thing the next time. So hole 11 is another par 3. Stroke index 8, playing 139 yards. Once again, tough pin position with these firm fast greens. I do have a 10 mile per hour wind, 9 mile per hour wind against me, so 130 downhill. We're just going to take a touch off of this. I just want to hit the front of the green here, guys, and hopefully let the ball run down the slope. It's going to be clearly downhill towards the green. Oh, I'm short. I just wanted to hit the green, and we're not going to hit the green. If we did maybe another 2 or 3 yards, that could have been a really good shot, because we've got, as you can see, the green is sloping down towards the flag. So it's going to be another chip shot. Let's see if we can... Good thing is we're getting lots of practice chipping here. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, that is a touch of genius there, guys, and we do manage to get the birdie there. So we are getting plenty of chip shot practice here, and we do manage to drop one. So we move to 5 under par. Hole 12 is a par 4, playing 423 yards, stroke index 4. Wide fairway there, but I do imagine we will probably be up towards the narrow end of the fairway with the tour clubs. Dogleg left. Large green, and the pin is basically bang in the centre of that, but plenty of slopes and breaks prior to the green. So can we come over the top of this, guys? This is a bit of a risky shot. Probably 3 woods, clever shot here, but we are going to take this on. I'm just going to rely on the wind moving us to the right off the bunker here. There we go. Wind's not moving me. I aimed to the right hand side of that bunker, arguably. So let's say that's a miscalculation with me. I maybe shouldn't have aimed so far left. And we are heavily in a deep bunker here. So percentage 73 to 93. So it's going to have to club down probably to the 7, 8 iron. Let's see. Let's have a look at 7 iron yet, because I don't want to go any. This is going to be short. Probably going to hit the green. I've pushed that right, but with the 6 iron, it got me over that lip. That was my concern. So this is going to be. We're not even going to be on the pattern grid here. So this is probably going to be a chip shot, guys. Probably looking at a chip shot here. 53 feet. Yeah, I'm going to chip this, guys. So we're opting to chip this. See if we can get this close. The green is going to turn to the left. I reckon, my calculations, this is probably going to be about 18 yards. There or thereabouts. That we need to play this. So let's see if we can get this close. Just running up. And slightly releasing for me. Don't want it to release too much. Go on, get up, get up, get up, get up. We've just left it a couple of feet short, so I think 18 yards was almost going to be bang on. Just going to be a little tap in putt for par, which we managed to get. So a good up and down there, to be fair. Saves the par. So let's move on to hole 13, guys. Is another par 4, playing 475 yards, stroke index 6. But yeah, I'm sure most of you guys are looking forward to the 2018 US Open, which starts on Thursday. I will be trying my best to follow it. So let's see. Once again, it's going to be very, very. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not sure we can play the driver here, but I'm sure we can. We've just got to avoid this tree, but we're going to fully loft this up. It does look like the fairway moves to the right once it hits it, so we should be able to get over the top of this tree. Yeah, I've slightly pulled that to the left, but the fairway should kick to the right here, I hope. It does. So that has worked out really, really well. My favourite for the US Open, guys, is going to be Dustin Johnson. I do feel that the course is going to suit him, and he is playing really, really well of late. So 162 yards to the flag. Let's see, we've got an 11 mile per hour wind that's going to move us to the left, slightly uphill. Good strike. Wind's taking me more to the left than I would have liked. Once again, I can't be too disappointed with the yardage, guys. It's just the wind and these slopes that I'm struggling to get more accurate. So we've got a 15-foot putt. 2 inches down. It is going to turn to the right, this one. Good pace in that. Just misjudged the break. But that's going to ensure a simple putt for par that hopefully we can convert. 2-foot putt. It's going to turn slightly to the right. And we do manage to nail that for the par. So solid round of golf so far, guys. I do feel at times you're not getting rewarded for some of the shots you're playing on this course here. But hole 14 is a par 5, playing 553 yards, stroke index 16. Looks like we've got two options here. You can go left, or you can take on the water. Once again, there is a nice tree there. That is going to be an obstacle on the fairway. Don't think we'll be able to hit this green in 2, despite not being a long par 5, but the way it's been set out and with these wind conditions, I'm just going to try and keep this below the wind. We're just going to kick on. So good drive there. Kicked on really comfortably despite that wind. 284 yards. So let's see. Nah, there's no way. As confirmed, there's no way. Nah, I wouldn't even take that on, guys, because it is uphill. Severely uphill with that wind. probably going to be shorter. It's going to leave me a monster putt. So let's see if we can leave a pitch shot. It is a part of my game I want to practice, so let's take this on. Once again, really good strike. Probably going to be about 60 yards away from the flag here, I would imagine, if the calculations are right. 249, so 65 yards, bang on actually. It is up 12. Just going to loft this up a touch, guys. The wind should move us to the right. The slope should take us to the right. Or no, you can just stay perfectly straight where we aimed it left of the flag. But the yardage was really, really good, guys. Hopefully I can convert this 4-foot putt for the birdie. So just the wind is so unreliable. That was a pure putt line, guys. I've really got to improve my putt lines. I really, really have to. I push so many things to the right. So we do manage to pick up the birdie there, guys. But I don't know what it is with the wind at times, guys, in this game. Sometimes it moves you the way you think it is. And then other times you think, previous shot, the wind didn't move me. Then you get caught out because it does do what you would expect it to do. So it's very unreliable at times. So hole 15 is a par 4, 468 yards, stroke index 2. So, I tell you what, I'm going to play 3-wood, I think, here. Let's have another look. The way that fairway is, I've got no idea how it's going to bounce. I think it would take a severe kick to the right and into that bunker if we were to hit driver. So we're just going to take on the percentage shot, and we have managed to execute a good 3-wood there. So far, guys, I cannot argue with the realism of the course. The planting and everything has been well executed. Just the greens, I think the greens are a bit extreme. You don't seem to get rewarded for good shots on this course. That's my only criticism so far. But we've still got a few holes to play. Oh, I've pushed that right. Pushed that severely right. And that's going to be short. And we're going to be in trouble here. Are we? Oh no, it's held. I did think for 1 second there it was going to kick back into the bunker. But we have held. So 15 yards. This is a tough one to judge, guys. I'm not going to lie. Oh, bye-bye ball. I think it's caught that slope. Despite me pushing it slightly to the right, it's going to trickle away, way down. Wow. So we are probably looking at least a bogey here, guys. This is going to be a really difficult putt here. 33 feet up 1 foot. Greens are 181 though, so I do prefer the 181 greens, especially with putts like this. It is going to break to the left from the right. If we can get anything within 5-6 foot here, I'll be quite happy, because that is a tough break. We've left that, wow, we've left that short, probably 7-8 feet short.
Okay, let's see what you can do.
7-foot putt. It's going to turn to the left. I am playing this with a good weight. I'm playing this with a firm putt here, guys, to hold the line. We've managed to do that. It is a disappointing drop shot there. So first bogey of the round. And that's going to take us back to 5 under. So let's move on to hole 16, which is a par 3. Playing 170 yards. Stroke index 12. But yeah, I really like the look of this course, guys. The playability is excellent until you get to the greens. The realism is very, very good as well. So 7 iron, 177 down 4 feet. This is probably going to kick to the right here. So let's see if we can get this one close. Good strike. The wind is holding me up nice. This should be really, really good. There's that kick to the right, but it should start to turn. I tell you what, guys, we've played that really, really well. really, really well. I think that's probably as close to this pin you're going to get in that wind conditions with the breaks and slopes of the green there. And hopefully we can convert this 9-foot putt. It's going to turn slightly to the right. It does. And we do pick that drop shot back straight away. So we are going to move back to 6 under par, guys. Hole 17 is going to be a par 4. It's a short par 4, playing 305 yards, stroke index 10. Looks like there's going to be water in play here. Tell you what, is this might be drivable, guys. This green might be drivable in one. So 294 yards downhill, slightly. Just give me the free wood. Tell you what, I'm going to take this on. I am, guys, just because I bet you heaps here are going to say when you're playing this, can I take it on or can't I take it on? I'm the guy that's going to take it on. If we come up short, we're going to be in the water, big deal. So we're playing a fade shot here, guys, because I don't want to be anywhere near the trees here. So I'm relying on the fade to take me round. I'm not wanting the trees to hit the trees and hold me up. It is a good strike. Now this might have a chance with a nice bounce. Come on, stay up, stay up, stay up, bounce, bounce. Oh no, it hit the slope and bounced back, and that is going to be a drop shot. So with my wins, guys, it was a 9-mile-per-hour win, moving my ball to the left. You're not going to be able to hit the green unless you maybe get a more favourable bounce than me. So flop shot, 39 yards. I'm fully lofting this up, guys. And let's see if we can just get this past the pin and spinning back. Good strike. Oh wow, it didn't spin back at all again. So just once again, guys, I'm disappointed with the flop shots. I mean, that shouldn't have went 42 yards. So it's going to be a tricky putt to save the par now. We do manage to save par there though. But once again, guys, I don't know if it's me, if I'm reading things wrong. But short game, my flop shots, my pitch shots, really just letting me down on occasions and affecting my score, arguably. So hole 18, final hole of this fantastic course, is a par 5, playing 527 yards. Stroke index 18, which is making it the easiest hole in the course. Once again, very narrow fairways here. It is a common theme of this course. Water certainly going to be in play, I do imagine, here with the approach shot. Same with that tree. So I do feel that tree away off in the distance once we turn here is going to be in play if you want to attack this flag, and to be interesting to see. So we're relying on the wind to take us round. It has done that. This should bounce left, which is done. And hopefully we're going to be in a nice flat surface. We've managed to nail at 299 yards. So I'm confident we can take this on. Now here's the tree that concerned me just here on the left hand side. But with this wind, do you know what, guys? I am taking this on. The slope's going to take us to the left. I'm just looking. This is going to be a tricky shot. I'm looking to hit the fringe here. We are looking to hit the fringe and get this just running on. We're looking for the fringe to hold our ball up. It's going to be close. Wow. Sit down. Sit down. Get in. Oh. So what a shot that is, guys. Once again, though. Oh, the ball's coming back. Look at this. Look at that for a shot. Hopefully we can convert this eagle, because we really, really deserve that. So a 10-foot putt for eagle. Once again, greens are very, very tough reads here. This is going to turn to the right, but what a shot that is. Shot of the round. Is it going to turn? Oh, no. Really, I'll be honest, really disappointed. Wow, look at my... I just touched that, guys. I just touched that ball, and look how far past that has went. Wow. So now we're left with a 6-foot putt for birdie. It is going to turn to the left. I'm going to play this with good pace. Good firm putt here, which we've done, and we do manage to drop that birdie putt, guys. We are going to finish off at 7 under par. On another day, guys, that could have been a far superior round. I want to give this a 5-star, but I can't. It's going to be a 4-star, guys. Just, you're not getting rewarded in a lot of shots, and the greens are very, very brutal on pin set 1. But I really hope you enjoyed that round, guys. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe button. Thanks for Mecha Dave for creating that course, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.